I haven't done a Shop My Stash in a while, and I thought it's time. And this is just the Shop My Stash where we're gonna go through some of my makeup and pick out some makeup from my Alex 9 drawers over there and not use this one that I have on my vanity, and just do a look and a full face of some products that I have not played with in a while. I thought this is important to just use your makeup and not just always go and buy new products, and Shop My Stashes are just so much fun to create and use your products that you love and you have in your collection. So let's get started in choosing the makeup. Let's see here. For primers, maybe let's do something hydrating, and let's choose this Laura Geller Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer. So let's put them all here. We also have this, I haven't used this one in a while, the Rare Beauty Primer. I'm gonna put this on top, just for that glowy extra thing. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Powders and highlighters. I don't know what I want to do for highlighters. Is this powder or highlighter? Oh, that's a highlighter. Okay, we go with, this is the Rare Beauty highlighter, and this is in the shade Transcend. Powders, I don't know if I'm going to use a powder, but we can choose one. And I'm thinking, I haven't used the Rare Beauty one in a while. Is this a Rare Beauty type of thing? Let's not choose Rare Beauty because all we have is Rare Beauty. What's this one? Oh yeah, let's choose this one. The Huda Beauty one. This is in the shade Cupcake. Oh, eyeshadow palettes. Maybe we should choose one from here. So these are the eyeshadow palettes that are a little bit older in my collection. And I think we should use this ones today, but I don't know which one. Let's see here. Midsummer. Oh, this is a pretty one by Alter Ego. I love this one, so let's keep this one out. I have the beautiful Going Coconuts color pop. I haven't used this one in a while. This is quite old. I don't even know if it's safe to use. This is by MAC. It's really pretty though. Maybe it's too old to put on the eyes. I haven't used this once. It's like quite colorful. Should I do a yellow eye look? Or I haven't done any of this. Look. Or a red one. Maybe we should do a yellow one. Let's play with this one today. Let's take it out anyway. So this is a nice one too. The Ace Beaute Violet Sage one. Look at these colors. These are pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take this one out too and then I'll decide. So we have those three. Blushes. I don't know what I want for blush. I am thinking of, should I use a Glossier one? The peach, or maybe this one. Let's use this one to be more neutral. The Glossier in the shade Dusk. Then we have more blushes here, which these are more powdered. Those were all cream blushes. So we're not going to choose powder. And let's choose a bronzer. I haven't used this one, the Makeup by Mario one, in a while. So let's use this one. This is, I have in the shade medium. Yes, medium. Then what else do we have here? Oh, these are just powder bronzers, but I think I'm going to stick with cream today. Concealers. Oh, I think today I want to use this one. The Bobbi Brown concealer, and this is in the shade Ivory. And then for foundations, which one haven't I used in a while? Maybe we should go with, oh, I haven't used this one in a while. Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. Okay, so let's bring it here. I haven't chosen anything from this section here because I have to do a switch up and I've been using this makeup a lot. So kind of we have to change my vanity makeup. But I want to use a lip product, which I'm not sure I want to use here. I want something simple. Maybe I'll use a lip glow oil. And then I'll probably use this one by NYX, Shine Loud. Or yeah, let's use this one. And let's choose an eyeliner, which I think I might use the Sephora 12-hour colorful crayon contour eye in the shade Tiramisu. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so here is the makeup we have chosen. It's all in here. Now I have 3 palettes. I'm not sure what I'm gonna use. Maybe a yellow look. I have not used this palette. Maybe something, I don't know, pinks and purples, or a green in there, or maybe we're going to combine some. And then we also have the Midsummer by Alter Ego. You know, use more of some indie brands type of eyeshadow palettes than always my Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath. So I thought we should go with something more affordable. And I don't know if I'm going to combine some of them. I'll still have to think about it. I have no clue what I want to do. I do want to do something green. I love these greens here. So for primer, I kind of chose 2 primers here. But before we move on to primer, this I just chose myself. I did not choose on camera. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow in the shade 3. Let's just quickly fill in the brows. I know today is so hot here. It's 33 degrees. My AC is going, so hopefully it's not too loud in the background. But look at that. It makes it look so natural, fluffy, and you don't even know that I'm wearing any brow products. So I like a type of brow product that doesn't make you look like you have anything in your brows. Like, it makes it look like your brows, but a little bit better, fluffed up, natural. So that's for my brows. Let's put something on the lips because my lips are dry. I'm gonna go with my Wonder Skin Lip Rehab Therapy Oil. Just add something to the lips. This is very hydrating and it does last quite a bit on your lips. So I chose the Laura Geller. Why is this so bright? Hold on. This is better. I do have some sunlight. The Laura Geller Spackle Skin Perfecting Primer. I had this for a while. And this is good for dry, flaky skin. So I'm just going to use it only as a kind of a hydrating cream. And then I'm going to go more with a glowy primer. So hydrating, and it feels so nice. I guess I haven't been gravitating towards this as much because it kind of gives me more moisturizer, day cream type of vibes, but it's really good. Like, it really moisturizes your face. It doesn't leave your face sticky at all. Okay, let's go in with the Rare Beauty Illuminating Primer, a base illuminator. Doesn't have a shade, but it looks really nice and light. It has a little bit of a tint, you see? It has some glowiness to it, but there's no glitters in it. Like the Natasha Denona Hygiene Primer. Oh my goodness. That one looks glowy and I don't like the smell on that one. This is more hydrating for sure. So I like to use primers not because I really don't think that the foundation will last longer on my face. With any of the primers I've used, I do not see a difference at all. Like, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but I can't see the difference. So the primers that I like to purchase or use and name them as primers, anything that's hydrating to the skin that I can put on top of my skincare or my SPF. So those 2 are good products to kind of make your skin hydrating and glowy but not sparkly. So for foundation, I chose my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I really love this one and I haven't used this one in a while. Look how pretty the bottle is. I love the logo here. It's just very appealing looking. This is in the shade 2. I haven't been interested in a lot of products at Sephora that I've seen lately. Everything just seems so repetitive and kind of the same, nothing special. I did go in and I did see the Makeup by Mario, that bronzer thing that's kind of weird. It has a doe foot applicator and also a pump. I don't see I don't understand that part because I think I would only use one or the other. But yeah, if you have it and you like to use it either or, let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with this is a Sephora 56 brush. So I'm gonna start with this and then I'm gonna go in with a sponge. But like I said, I went in Sephora and nothing caught my eye. I see the things I have, but I don't see anything interesting new that I wanted to try for you guys. But again, you know, I like to use what I have, not always buy new things. So that's been good. I haven't bought new things in a while. I've been into crocheting lately, so I have been buying yarn and crochet stuff. So that's something different. But in regards to makeup, I don't see anything appealing at all. Let me know what you guys are interested in, or if you've seen anything that interests you. That Makeup by Mario bronzer, I've tried it on my hand and it didn't look good at all. Like, it just went into my skin, seemed oily / watery. It's not like the skin enhancer where it has that nice grippiness and sticks to your face. And this one, when I blended it on my hand, I didn't try it on my face. When I blended on my hand, it just disappeared. So I don't think I'm gonna spend money on that. That's the one product that I was kind of interested in trying, but going into Sephora and trying it out that way, I don't think it's worth spending your money on that. It's so sheer. Well, I guess if you don't like to wear too much makeup and you want to go more into everyday type of looks, maybe that would be okay. But I think to spend so much money on it for it to just disappear into your skin, I don't think it's worth it. To me, it's mostly the money thing. Yeah, so that's what I've seen at Sephora. It doesn't interest me. So this looks good. Let me try. It actually looks quite drying. It clings onto some of my dry skin on my face, which is very strange. I've noticed that since coming from Florida, my skin has been, because the sun, my skin has been extra dry coming back here to Canada. So I don't like how it looks right here. And this is a good foundation, so I guess that has to, and I did prep my skin really good, so I guess my skin is like super dry here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Right there. It looks quite patchy. I mean, not patchy, dry. And flaky. Skin looks a little bit drier than usual, but I think that has to do with the actual Florida trip that we had. Okay, so just leave it like that and let's hope it's not gonna get worse. Let's try the Bobbi Brown Skin Concealer Stick. I love this one so much. This is in the shade Ivory, so it's another great concealer. So I think I'm just gonna add a little bit here. I don't want to add too much because if my skin is already dry, and I'm gonna go with one of my favorite brushes to apply concealer. This is by Nude Sticks, the Blend and Buff brush. It's just so cute. It's like a double-sided brush, smaller and bigger, but I like to use this bigger side to blend my concealer. Yeah, see, this is very emollient and soft. Even though I have dry skin, you cannot see it cling to any of my dry skin, so that's good. Yeah, it looks quite nice, but I guess my skin is super dry. I don't even know if I'm gonna use powder. Maybe we're gonna use powder just for the eyelids, to powder the eyelids. But let's move on to bronzer. So I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario bronzing stick. This is in the shade Medium. I'll show it in case you're interested. I'm tanned, so it's very hard to see. So let's use the Makeup by Mario F4 brush, dual-ended brush. I'm gonna go off of my hand. I don't want to waste any product. And then I use the brush and go into the product and just slowly blend it in. So like I said in a previous video, I haven't been wearing too much makeup lately, especially I've noticed on my eyes. I'm not a big fan of just putting eye makeup anymore. Like, I really love playing with complexion and I do love to add something to my eyes, but nothing too crazy. Maybe it's because it's the summer and it's just so hot outside and It's just not, doesn't look good when you start like sweating. Ooh, I forgot how beautiful this bronzer looks. I love this. I usually love my Makeup by Mario. Everything that I purchase from Makeup by Mario, I just love. Except that new bronzer that I tried in store. I don't think I'm gonna get that because I don't love it. I love it, so natural, and I've been adding a little less product than usual. Let's try this Rare Beauty. This is a mini. It came in a package of a couple minis in Transcend. Yeah, Transcend. Nice highlighter. So let's see how this is gonna look. Ooh, this reminds me of the Dior powder highlighter that I have. I'm gonna use this Moda Eye Contour brush. It's like perfect for highlighting. And just blend this into the cheek. You see, it has a nice rosy glow. It kind of makes it look like a blush, but it's okay. That's why I like to put it underneath the blush, so then when we put the blush, it kind of comes through. I haven't been using much highlighter either. So if I were to say, I would skip primers and highlighters if you're new to makeup, or if you want to skip some steps and you are in a rush, skip those. Make sure you have the sunscreen on your face, and make sure your skin is prepped and hydrated before applying your foundation. But I would skip primers and highlighters, or I would not invest in those. Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Dusk. Love the shade. So I'm going to use this as my blush. Packaging is just a little squeezy tube. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit and just add to my cheeks. And just go in. Yeah, let's use this side. Ooh, put the rest on my brush. I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario F4, which is the other side. And just blend this. And then I'm going to go in with a sponge. Just want to spread it first. And then go in with a sponge. I think it's just perfect with a tan. When you have a tan, it looks really nice. Okay, so let's move on to the powder. I don't want to powder too much because my skin is already dry. So I'm going to choose we chose the Huda Beauty Easy Bake powder in the shade Cupcake. And I love the actual packaging, how there's a mash in here and then you see the powder. And I'm just going to use a favorite brush of mine. This is the Hourglass dual-ended brush. I'm going to use this pointy one. I'm going to the powder. Start with the eyes and powder the eyes. I always like to powder my eyes. And whatever I have left, I guess. I don't want to add too much. Kind of like that. That's about it. I just wanted to use this powder because I haven't used it in a while. Okay, so let's move on to the eyes. Let me think about it first, what I'm gonna use for which palette I'm gonna use, or color story, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I was gonna go yellow, but I think I'm gonna go green today. So what I wanna do is use the Ace Beaute Violet Sage palette, and I wanna play with these two greens right here. For the transition, I'm gonna go into the Midsummer by Alter Ego and use maybe this as transition shade. I don't know about this shade if I will, but that's what I'm thinking. So let's get into the eye look now. Let's start with the Midsummer Alter Ego and go in the shade Tuscan, which is like a very nice brown. And just put that into the above the crease basically. Just give the eye a little bit of a shadow effect so that it's not so bare up here. These shadows actually do blend just like a high-end makeup that you purchase. Like you can tell the difference in this and like a high-end brand. It feels very soft and it's not powdery at all. So I want to blend it so that you can barely see where it starts and ends, just like that. And I think that's it for this palette. I have not ever used this palette yet. Yeah, I want to use these two greens. I wonder how they work. It's the first time I'm using it. I think I'm going to go in this BK Beauty 206 brush, which is more of a flat top brush, and go into the shade Sage. I love this green. It's pretty. Look how much it picked up. So let's get rid of some a bit. And I'm going to put this all over the eyelid. Yeah, I do have some sparkles from the previous brush, which is probably I need to wash my brushes. Oh, that's so pretty. So I'm gonna add more. Let's do the same thing on this eye, and then we're gonna slowly blend it a bit upwards. See, I didn't go with the yellow, but I still wanted to do a colorful look for you guys. Now let's go in BK Beauty 203 brush, which is very similar to the other one I used, to the 206, but so flat and fluffy, but much smaller. So let's use this with the shade Juniper, just this nice khaki green. And I just want to add this in the outer corner here, in the outer V. So I think I'm going to use the same brush now and just add a little bit more to make it darker. So I'm going to slowly, whatever I have left on the brush, just bring it into the crease. I think for the bottom, so I'm going to go into the same Juniper shade with a 204 brush by BK Beauty. Right there. And I just want to intensify this outer corner a bit. Oh, that is so pretty. This is really nice. It looks like I don't even need to use an eyeliner. I know we chose one, but you know what? I'm not going to use one. I'm just going to use this darker green here. So again, you can accomplish this look with something you probably already have in your collection. I don't think this palette is expensive anyways. I don't know, maybe I'll see if I can link it down below and find it. But if not, just a light green, a transition shade brown, and a darker green in the other corner would work fine. So let's just blend this a little bit. Let's finish the eyes. So mascara, I didn't choose this with you guys on camera because I always use this mascara. This is my Loreal Panorama Mascara. I love this from the drugstore. It's amazing. So I'm gonna use this, but you know what, before I use this, I think I'm missing something in the inner corner. So I'm gonna go into this sage green right here and just add it a little bit here to kind of tie in the colors together. I think it looks much better than leaving that inner corner blank. Let's go in with this mascara. Enjoy this intermission and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is a close-up of the complexion and eyes before we move on to lips. I think it turned out so nice. I'm happy I went with the green. I think it just pops my hazel green eyes so much more. And yeah, I'm happy to see some color on my eyes. For lips, we chose the NYX Line Loud Lip Pencil. I love this lip pencil. They're so good, from the drugstore. And this is in the shade Fierce Flirt. Such a beautiful mauvey shade. It looks nice and neutral. You can wear a nice pop of color on the eye, and with this lip liner, it's gonna look so beautiful. So I still have some of the lip oil we applied at the beginning of this video. And I'm gonna fill in the lips with this one as well. So you can see the difference in between my lip color and the actual lip liner. So let's fill it in. It's such a nice muted mauvey pink. I love it. And let's go in with the Dior Lip Glow Oil, and this is in the shade 007 Raspberry. Like, look how pretty this is. I like to use this usually with a lip liner all over the lips, because then you add a little bit more color to the lips, since this is just a lip oil. I usually like to just dab it, not drag it, because I don't want to remove the lip liner. So put some in the middle, and I always like to go in with a lip brush. So I like to take in my lip brush and make sure that everything is just nicely blended. Just like that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I think it looks really good with the eyes. It's good that to go in with something more muted for your lips when you add a little bit of color to your eyes. But you know what? Go with whatever makes you happy. There's really no rules. You can always take it off if you don't like it, and lip products always go away pretty fast. But anyways, here is the final look. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really, really nice, and oh my goodness. These palettes are like, you can't even tell that I'm using these eyeshadow palettes on my eyes. You probably think it's like something high-end. This works even better than high-end. There's no fallout, there's no drying on my eyes, there's no powder on my eyes. It blended like a dream. They all work really nice together. There's no patchiness, easy to use, beginner friendly. Just, I'm telling you, I'm so happy I chose this palette. I hope you guys really enjoyed this and you had some fun and played with some makeup that you already have in your collection, not always buy. And yeah, I hope this was helpful. And that's it. I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.